What's up, y'all? This is the Matthew Challenge, day 11. We are 11 days in. Wow, 11 days in. So for Matthew chapter 11, I want to just talk about the portion of the chapter where John the Baptist sends two of his disciples to go to Jesus, right? And Jesus, he wants them to go to Jesus because John is in prison. He wants them to go to Jesus and ask, "Are you the coming one, or do we look for another?" Right? He's going through a time where he's in prison, and he must be going through some doubt, right? And Jesus' response to John's disciples is this: "Go and tell John the things which you hear and see. The blind see and the lame walk. The lepers are cleansed and the deaf hear. The dead are raised up and the poor have the gospel preached to them. And blessed is he who is not offended because of me." And so John's disciples, they hear what Jesus said, and they're going to go back and tell John, right? But what I find interesting about this moment is when Jesus now speaks to the multitude, when he now speaks to the people, he continues to talk about John. And he said, "What did you go out into the wilderness to see?" He asked the people, "Where did you go out in the wilderness to see?" Well, we all know from the previous chapters that John was the one that preached in the wilderness. John was the one that his ministry, it was done in the wilderness. And so Jesus said, "A reed shaken by the wind. But what did you go out to see? A man clothed in soft garments? Indeed, those who wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. But what did you go out to see? A prophet? Yes, I say to you, and more than a prophet, for this is he of whom it is written." So he's about to read a scripture, or he's about to quote a scripture that was written about John the Baptist. It says, "Behold, I send my messenger before your face, who will prepare your way before you." And Jesus went on to say, "Surely I say to you, among those born of women, there has not risen one greater than John the Baptist. But he who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John." And I'm going to skip down